the WNBA on 2K Sports. Welcome in, everybody. Tonight we'll see the Dallas Wings as they play against the Phoenix Mercury. In the booth with Tim Swartz and Brian Benefatemi, I'm Blake Suniga, and we're glad to have you along for the ride. I, for one, am excited to watch these two guards go against one another.
Two of the best we have in the WNBA right now. It'll be real interesting to see how they attack each other.
It's really important to get off to a hot start. With two guards that are this good, momentum will be key.
Kept alive. McCowan. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to fall. And here the Mercury. To the wing, right side. Pass to Gustafson. Reiner with the ball. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. Here's Taurasi. Shoots over Agumbawale. Taurasi, and that's good.
Excellent vision from Diggins Smith. She's a player that truly makes those around her better.
First quarter, just over a minute played. Knocks it loose. Eddie with the steal. And a fast break now for the Mercury. 17-foot shot on the way. And she tries off the glass, but it's no good. And here's Burton. Pass to Lopez Seneschal. Now here's McCowan. Agumbawale. She's covered by Taurasi. McCowan. Great positioning on the putback. And we may have an injury here. That does not look good.
As she is not happy right now. You can tell she is really hurting.
That's a real shame. I mean, it's just hard to tell how serious it is right now, but I'm sure we'll have an update soon.
Coming up to the floor for Phoenix, number 9, Sophie Cunningham.
And so just over a minute and a half played. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. That one on Sabali.
With great balance and body control, Diggins Smith isn't easy to defend. She really makes defenders work on that end of the floor.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good. And while the long-range shooting for Skylar Diggins-Smith hasn't always been consistent, her finishing and that floater of hers, that's always on point.
Well, she puts that pressure on a defense as she's able to penetrate the paint. And, of course, when she does, she's able to draw the defense in and create for her teammates.
That one is no good. It's Lou Lopez Seneschal on the wing. Screen by McCowan. Lopez Seneschal. Mercury with the rebound. Diggins Smith with it. On the wing, Shea Petty. To the inside. It's stolen by McCowan. Here's Agumbawale. And it's good, coming off the assist by Lou Lopez Seneschal.
Love to see Agumbawale finish on the fast break. Effort is never in question with her.
First quarter ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Outside, Diggins Smith. Lopez Seneschal with the steal. Here's Burton. She drains the quick shot. Now Diggins Smith. Pass to Gustafson. And here's Reiner. Outside, Diggins Smith. Petty. 6 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. And the shot is good.
Well, stepping in from the line. Petty is quite comfortable from this ring.
It's Burton. Pass to McCowan. Here's Agunbowale. That three off the mark.
I think that one could have easily fallen for her.
The D may have done just enough there.
Here's Griner. McCowan defending. Griner, good.
Tremendous offensive feel and touch from Griner when Brittany gets in that close to the hoop. Good night.
And here's Burton. Pass to Agunbowale. McCowan. Left side, Sabali. Had the space there, but it's offline.
That's the shot she had to take.
No question. The decision was good, just didn't execute.
Back to Cunningham. Outside, Diggins-Smith. On the wing, Sophie Cunningham. No scoring yet from her, but that's likely to change. Griner, good.
You want to stop Griner when she's attacking the hoop? Didn't think so. Too much coming at you.
It's Burton. They trail by 3. And they could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Yeah, too many empty possessions. I mean, it's simple. They need points.
Petty with the steal. Pass to Diggins-Smith. Outside Cunningham. Diggins-Smith. Now Griner. Shot clock at 6. No good on the triple. Now Burton. Now Agunbowale. Pass to Burton. Now here's Sabali. Looking to end the drought. That's in, and she found her range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
Such a well-rounded offensive player. Satu Sabali can hurt you countless ways on the offensive end.
A nice shot by Diggins-Smith.
That's exactly what they're going for in that possession.
The wings trail. Now here's Agunbowale. Lopez Seneschal outside. Burton. Outside Agunbowale. Pass to Burton. For 3. It's rebounded by Phoenix.
They haven't wasted any time getting into the swing of things on the boards.
And even this early, that's a good omen for the rest of the game.
Here's Gustafson. She hasn't scored yet. That, I'm sure, will change. Petty with it. Griner. McCowan defending. McCowan with the rebound. Here's Agunbowale. And it's good. Fought through the contact. Hit the shot. And she'll go to the line. And when you think of Arike Agunbowale, her scoring is the thing that comes to mind immediately.
This is her role, and she does it well. She's a volume shooter who can score from all 3 levels. And I appreciate how fearless she is.
Drops, she ties it up. Taking a look at the playoff picture right now. Guys, what should we be watching out for here down the stretch?
I want to see which teams have the most momentum, because we talk so much about the importance of some teams to get hot at the right time. Well, that time is now.
Yeah, I'm fascinated to see which lower-seeded teams come into the playoffs hot. And if that means the top seed could potentially get upset. The easy look off the pass from Howard. Great awareness. Leads to the bucket.
Diggins-Smith with it. Pass to Griner. Goes back up, and it's good on the layup.
Strong rebounding, and she gets the easy putback as a result.
Outside Howard. Now Brown. Ogunbowale with it. It's good, and the assist that time from Diamond DeShields.
She's having quite the quarter here, shooting the ball really well, and just an impressive performance on all cylinders.
Now here's Diggins Smith. Tight defense on her. Pass to Jones. Cunningham. Her first attempt of the game finds the target.
That's how to orchestrate for your teammate. Terrific pass.
Outside Howard. DeShields. Here's Brown. The kick out to Ogunbowale. Trains the three, and yes, she'll go to the line for one more. That one on Diggins Smith. One of the most consistent scorers in the WNBA, Arike Ogunbowale.
And you want to talk instant impact? Arike finished third in scoring her rookie year. Every season, she gives you just about 20 per game. Ogunbowale has one of the best career averages in league history as well.
And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 5. Pass to Jones. To the paint. Reiner. The jump hook. And the Mercury tack on 2 more. Here's Ogunbowale. 12 points for her. Brown sets a screen. Pulls up on the elbow. Ogunbowale's shot is off.
Not sure what the D was doing there. She's not the player to give open looks to, but they got away with it that time.
Now here's Jefferson. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Here's Reiner. Nifty move, and it's good on the lay-in.
That's incredibly poor defensive awareness. She's one player you don't want to give up any space to.
Back to Ogunbowale. Kicks it out to Sabali. To the middle. Ogunbowale. And that one's good.
She's been one of their more reliable options today, and it's her shooting that has given them this lead.
Pass to Jones. Turner, guarded by Sabali. Count it. Good.
Flexing her physical attributes to complete the basket through contact. That's a heads-up play from Turner.
And here's Ogunbowale. She's got 14. It's 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Kicks it out to DeShields. Just 5 on the clock. The three-pointer off the mark. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one. It's the Wings up 1. And the second quarter about to get started. We'll be back in a moment. And off we go. A close game, now entering the second quarter. And looking at what we've seen from the Wings, what do you guys think?
Lots of running to start the game here.
It's a tempo that they like, and they're getting some easy buckets in transition.
Dallas in the lead. Outside Howard. Back to Gumbawale. Takes the three. That's good, and it's Natasha Howard with the assist.
Scoring off the ball. Ogunbowale so active on this end.
Pass to Jones. Cunningham. Now Jones. She hasn't yet put up any points in this one. Here's Jefferson. And here's Jones. Jefferson. Guarded now by Ogunbowale. Here's Griner. From deep. The rebound by Segrist.
The only place for shots like that, it's in the shoot-around before the game.
You're one to talk, Tim. Anyways, to me, that's just not a shot she should even think about taking.
Now here's Howard. Ogunbowale. Off the mark there with the three. Here's Jones. Covered by Segrist. We're now around a minute and a half into the second quarter. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Wings. The Mercury making a switch here.
Number 11, Shea Penny.
Now here's Ogunbowale. 17 points in the game. Pass to DeShields. Brown. Basket good.
Talk about playing with intensity. On the offensive glass, Brown is a matchup nightmare.
Now here's Jefferson. She's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. Here's Ogunbowale. That falls. Nice feed that time from Natasha Howard.
No question, they're winning the speed game, guys.
There really has been a great flow to their open court offense. It's been humming.
And it's been working.
The Mercury trail. Pass to Petty. Now here's Griner. Jones, guarded by Howard. Now Jefferson. Will it go? It's good. She scores. That's her first basket after missing her first two attempts. 1 for 3. Outside Howard. DeShields with it. Back to Howard. Clock at 6. Let's go with a 3. Gets it to go from downtown.
3 points.
That's how you extend the lead. They have all the confidence in the world right now.
And here in the second quarter, about 3 minutes played. Griner with the screen. Jefferson. And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
Perfect screen there. Set her up with a terrific look.
Yeah, but that's a bad job by the defender to not fight through that screen to contest.
You want to see more effort there.
Down low. Brown with it. She's picked up by Griner. And Brittany Griner with the block.
Another block by Griner. Normally, she leads the league in blocks.
And that's what they're hanging their hat on today, fellas. Hard-nosed play on the low block. I love that.
Me too. It's old-fashioned. Reminds me of when we played. I mean, old-fashioned, pound-the-rock basketball, and it's working well.
Here's Jones. Quiet so far offensively, searching for her first points of the game. Pass to Griner. 6 to shoot. Jefferson. That's good. And so Brittany Griner gets the assist.
After going scoreless in the first, she's really found a way to turn it on here in the second quarter.
Outside Howard. Here's DeShields. Jacks up a 3. Jones with the rebound. Pass to Jefferson. Pulls it from the elbow. They grab their own miss. A nice shot by Griner.
Well, with the wingspan of over 7 feet and 3 inches, Griner's got mad length, and she really knows how to use it.
Now here's DeShields. Shoots over Petty. A nice shot by DeShields.
And their shooting really starting to pick up here in the second quarter.
That ought to help them increase their separation. Impressive offensive output.
And the Mercury call time here. And it's the Mercury with the ball. 6-point game. Turner a screen. And it's Skylar Diggins-Smith penetrating. It's good. It's her second basket. She's shooting 2 for 4.
Talk about someone who can do it all. Diggins-Smith attacking off the bounce.
Now in the second half of her career, Skylar Diggins-Smith is leaning well into her veteran years.
She's someone her teammates certainly look up to because her strong work ethic is what allows her to remain so effective as a player.
Here's Sabali. Agunbowale from long range. Lopez Seneschal outside. Agunbowale. And it's good. Coming off the assist by Lou Lopez Seneschal.
And that makes it 2 3-pointers in each quarter for her so far.
Outside, Diggins-Smith from 11 feet away. Drained for 2 points.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now. I mean, there's more holes in their defense than in a block of Swiss cheese.
Man, you just made me hungry. But that's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were in tight. They've established themselves inside. Where's the cheese?
Now here's Agunbowale. 22 points for her.
She had a great start from behind the arc, and she's simply kicked it up a notch here in the second.
Diggins-Smith with it. Turner a screen. The 10-footer. Second chance shot. And it goes as the official calls the foul. Count it, and she'll shoot one more at the line. Both teams deciding to change it up.
One shot.
Dallas in the lead. Pass to DeShields. McCowan. From deep, Satu Sabali. Misses her second shot in 4 attempts from the field.
Rebound battle split about evenly.
Yeah, neck and neck on the glass. Just one aspect of what's been a very closely contested ball game.
And we love the close games.
Absolutely.
Diggins-Smith with the screen. Here's Jefferson. Up again. She hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, we've seen that more than a few times. Easy bucket in the paint.
The interior defense at that end has been lifeless, to say the least.
DeShields can't hit. And it's the Mercury with the ball. They trail by 3. Petty can't hit. And it's the Wings ball. Pass to Burton. Back to Lopez Seneschal. Now McCowan. Screen by Lopez Seneschal. Now Sabali. Onyenwere covering. Sabali down low. It's in. That's her 3rd field goal of the game. She's 3 for 5.
Good D, but Sabali that much better. That's why she can be an elite scorer in this league, willing herself to 2 points.
Now here's Onyenwere. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for her. Now here's Griner. Defense is right there. Skylar Diggins-Smith outside. Makes the bucket. She's now got 5 field goals. 5 for 8 on the game.
She's come alive since the start of the second quarter. She's been on fire.
Sabali with it. Onyenwere covering. Here's McCowan. And it's Brittany Griner with the rebound.
Being that close to the hoop, I thought she had enough room to nail that one.
Pick by Onyenwere. Pass to Griner. It's good. The assist that time from Skylar Diggins-Smith. And it's a tie ball game.
Capable of scoring in bunches. Griner hits shots from various spots on the floor.
And the Wings call time here. So it's Dallas now. Outside to Shields. Shoots over Jefferson. A nice shot by DeShields.
Great decision by DeShields. Surveys the D. Diamond took what she was given there.
Here's Diggins-Smith. Count the baskets.
Hey, look, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting in the paint, and they keep scoring points.
And you know, Brian, there's not really a lot you can do as a defense when they keep getting in the paint like they have been on this run.
It's Burton. Outside to Shields. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Dallas will retain possession. And the Wings making a change here.
Number 6, Natasha Howard.
To the right side. Clock at 6. This one for three. Bangs home the trifecta.
No matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to cut it.
Phoenix trailing here. Pass to Gustafson. Reiner up top. Jefferson with it. Defended by Lopez Seneschal. And here is Diggins Smith. Here's Reiner. Can't hit from the elbow. It's Burton. Inside. And that one's good. Sabali.
In the paint, Sabali has the tools to be dominant. Look at her muscle her way to the shot there.
And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. It's the Wings up 5. Hold tight. We've got more basketball action headed your way. Welcome back. The second half about to get underway, and it's been a close one so far. And Arike Ogunbowale has been sensational here.
You know, it didn't take long to see what type of game she was going to have today. She came out very aggressively and had a terrific first half.
And if you look at her shot chart, it looks like the ink spilled right at the rim. There's no reason for her to settle for anything less.
We have a close ball game on our hands as we get set for the second half to get underway. Dallas leading. And here's Burton. Arike Ogunbowale on the wing. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Oh, I think she owes the three-pointer dinner because it's been her best friend today, no question.
Well, it has been today anyway. I mean, look, most of her points have been courtesy of the deep ball.
Now here's Petty. Pass to Cunningham. Diggins Smith. Another shot. Griner shot is good.
Sometimes you look at Brittany Griner and you think she is an unstoppable force. A little bump, it doesn't do anything to stop her. She's so locked in on scoring.
Well, I know I speak on behalf of everyone around this game. We are so happy to have Brittany Griner back in the WNBA.
Absolutely. It's great to see her out there. And the league did an incredible job of raising awareness about Brittany's situation. The players, they deserve so much credit to get her home. And it's just amazing to see her out there on the floor.
And it's the Mercury with the ball. 8-point game. Pass to Gustafson. Reiner. Yes, it's good. That bucket takes her to 9 for 14. Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Now here's Ogunbowale. Petty defending. McCowan, no good.
Yeah, remember that. I mean, that's not an opportunity. She fails to convert very often.
Pass to Griner. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
She's having one of those days where if she takes it, she makes it.
Now Lopez Seneschal. Looking for her first basket still in this one. Here's McCowan, and it's good. Coming off the assist by Lou Lopez Seneschal.
They're 3 of 4 to start the half.
Just under 2.5 minutes into this third quarter now. Timeout called the Mercury. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Pass to Gustafson. Now here's Griner. And Agumbawale picks up the foul. That is her first foul of the game.
First personal foul, team's first. First team foul.
Petty, guarded now by Agumbawale. Shot clock at 6. Here's Diggin Smith. She gets it in there.
3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The defense better start buckling down.
They're getting exposed and punished down low.
It's Burton. 5 points in the game. Outside Sabali. Pass to McCowan. Agumbawale. Lopez Seneschal outside. Back to Agumbawale. Here's Lopez Seneschal. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
And when you talk about McCowan, you start with her rebounding. Led the league in advanced board metrics, those advanced rebound numbers during her rookie year.
Now here's Griner. 20 points for her. Nice shot by Petty.
Ran her defender straight into that screen to open up the lane to the hoop.
Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter play now. It's Burton, guarded by Diggin Smith. Pass to Agumbawale. Lopez Seneschal. Outside Sabali. From outside the arc. That's in. It's her 5th field goal, and she's shooting a hot 71%. 5 for 7. Outside Diggin Smith. Gustafson. Pass to Griner. Diggin Smith. McCowan defending. They get the rebound. Gustafson gets the bucket.
Such a grinder, always doing the dirty work on the offensive glass. That's what she brings to the table.
Now here's Agumbawale. 30 points in the game. The rebound by Brittany Griner. Oh, no. She may have gotten injured right there. She's in a lot of pain.
And when you see a player have to come out of the game like this, I mean, I'm just hoping for the best.
Absolutely. Let's hope we get an update that tells us it's nothing major. That would be the best news.
All right, this is coming out of the court. Come on and get loud for your breaker guest crew.
The Mercury trail. Outside, Diggins Smith. Poked away, and it's out of bounds to the Mercury as Phoenix retains possession. Here's Griner. She's got 20.
Cunningham
Releases from beyond the arc and then some.
Well, Cunningham has remarkable shot efficiency, and that goes back to her beautiful jump shot.
And here's Burton. Pass to Gumbawale. And again, it's the wings from deep.
She got loose from three-point range in the first half and showing signs here in the second.
Outside Cunningham. Back to Diggins Smith. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That'll get the ref's attention.
The idea of setting a screen on that play, it was the good idea, the right idea, but the execution was not.
Yeah, you really want to set a hard screen, but you also want to make sure it's a legal one.
Now Burton. 5 points in the game. Pass to Sabali. There's the three. Turner grabs the board.
Well, if this ball game comes down to the rebounding battle, they'll be the ones coming out on top.
They've had a strong game on that front, without question.
Jones. Off target from three-point range. Dallas in the lead. It's Burton. Up top, Sabali. With the teardrop, and that one good.
Such a crafty finisher. The floater is one of many ways Sabali can put the ball through the hoop.
And for Satu Sabali, her college coach described her as maybe the most interesting player he's worked with.
Well, she plays in the front court, but has the quickness and ball skills of a backcourt guard. Rains threes at one end, then blocks shots at the other. I think we got to start calling her a unicorn, guys.
It's Burton. Outside, Sabali. Buries the long-range jumper.
3 points.
They've been looking out of sorts here in the last few possessions.
This is when they need to be patient and find a high percentage shot.
Screen by Griner. Diggins Smith with it. And McCowan picks her up defensively. Counts that bucket.
You love that. Leading by example. Tough hoop from Diggins Smith. And you just want that from your point guard.
And the Wings call time here. The Wings making a switch here. And it's the Wings ball. Outside Howard. Pass to Burton. Sabally the screen. Howard. 5 to shoot. And here's Burton, guarded by Diggins-Smith. From deep three-point range, they get it again.
Crafty move there from Sabally, just fooling her defender in the air and going into the contact.
And first trip to the free throw line for her in this one.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good.
Expectations were very high for Satou Sabally coming into the league. Everyone knows she has the height and talent to be a true star player. And I think over time, she will become a star player.
And she makes both free throws. Diggins-Smith with it. 19 points in the game. The 3 ball. And that's good. Sophie Cunningham for 3.
She can be forgotten in their offense sometimes, but the D, you got to keep an eye on her still.
Pass to Howard. Now here's Sabally. Defended by Turner. Falls right in. She is 8 for 11 with that shot.
She has put her foot on the gas pedal this quarter. She's doing a tremendous job leading their offense.
Now here's Cunningham. 8 points for her. And here is Diggins-Smith. And the Mercury, another 3.
Her first 3 of the half, second of the game. Can she heat up?
Outside to Shields. Pass to Howard. It's Burton. Outside Howard. The 3. Turner grabs the board. The Mercury trail. So she gets the whistle. Contact on the way up. 2 shots next.
You don't want to get in the habit of letting the offense get right to the ring.
And that's the message they were sending with that foul, saying nothing easy inside with that one.
Yeah, but they got to play a little bit better defense before they get inside.
That free throw, no good. And she sinks the second. Dallas leading. Outside Howard. Pass to Sabali. Howard. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Dangerfield outside. And the 3 ball is good.
From another zip code. Hey, Crystal Dangerfield showing off her range.
Jefferson outside. Here's Griner. And count it from 19 feet away.
Well, she's been the key to their offense. She's been their offense with the way she shot the ball.
Yeah, her percentage today has been through the roof. She is definitely not the one who's put them in this hole.
Diamond to Shields from outside. The rebound by Brittany Griner. And they have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Here's Onion Wade. Rebound Dallas. They've led by as much as 10. Pass to Dangerfield. Fires the 3. Sinks the triple.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket for a terrific assist. You know, they've done a lot of that today.
And, you know, it's something we haven't seen much at the opposite end of the court.
Jefferson outside. Now here's Onion Wade. Now Turner. Here's Griner. She's covered by Brown. Good D from Kalani Brown. And a great show through 3 quarters as we enjoy the 4th. Who will carry the day? It's the Wings leading by 9. And do not go away as we'll be back in just a few moments for our 4th quarter of basketball coming up next. Welcome back as we get set to start the 4th. Now here's Jefferson. Pass to Griner. Petty. Griner with the screen. Petty can't hit.
Just like me, 9 times out of 10, she's going to bury the 3 when she's left all alone like that.
And the foul called on Petty. That's foul number 2 for her.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Up top of Gunbowale. Segrist. She's guarded by Griner. Here's Brown. It's good. The assist that time from Diamond to Shields.
And the feed courtesy of the Shields. You know, she's really known as a scorer, but Diamond is also solid at moving the basketball.
Jefferson outside. Mr. Ball meets Mr. Basket for a 5th happy pairing of the game. She's 5 for 9.
Goodness gracious. Jefferson deep into her bag.
Now here's a Gunbowale. Left side Howard from deep. And it's Petty with the rebound. To the inside. So the whistle blows on the shot. 2 free throws for the contact there. Kalani Brown picks one up.
It's so difficult trying to guard Griner without fouling, especially when she's aggressively looking to score.
And she knocks down the first one. Well, the dominance of Brittany Griner around the rim is really astonishing. She's just a force inside.
She's got size and she's got plenty of power. there's not many players who can stand up to her. So a lot of times, she just has her way in the paint.
Both good at the line.
You know, Brittany Griner is a tremendously accomplished player. She's won basically every award you can in this league. But you can also tell that she still comes to the game so hungry, still wants to accomplish more.
A nice shot by DeShields.
They're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
You're right, 3 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Jefferson outside. They waste no time getting those 3 points back.
Well, looking at the three-point numbers of Jefferson, she normally doesn't take a ton of triples, but she shoots it great from deep.
Outside Howard. Agunbowale. Down low. Brown. Basket counts.
What a display of offense we've seen today, and it's only getting better.
And it's only getting better as both these defenses are showing signs of wearing down.
Yeah, the defensive effort has not been good of late.
Now here's Petty. Pass to Jones. Griner over Howard. And the Mercury tack on 2 more.
Look, the mid-range game, it's pretty old school. And Griner is about fundamentals, which means she can hit those shots.
Outside to Shields. Now here's Siegrist. Outside Howard. There's Agunbowale with the 3. And again, it's the wings from deep.
What an exhibition she's putting on today. This is about as hot as you can get.
Now a timeout called by Phoenix. And seeing the progression of Natasha Howard throughout her decade in the WNBA, man, it's been fun to witness.
Yeah, she didn't start much in her first 4 seasons, but she has turned herself into a powerful force out on the wing.
Third minute of action now gone here in the 4th quarter of this one. Here's Jefferson. No good on the 3. And here's Burton. To the middle. Brown. And again, it's Dallas converting.
Using her lengthy wingspan to her advantage, Brown is able to dominate down low.
A difficult situation for Phoenix. Pass to Jones. Jefferson. And here's Jones. Now Griner. She's covered by Brown. Griner, shot's good.
She's knocking down her shots today, but it unfortunately hasn't really translated to the scoreboard.
Here's DeShields. Pass to Agunbowale. And the 3 off target. And so here's Phoenix, trailing by 10. Jones, no good. Now here's Agumbawale. Not a lot of room. Burton. Outside to Shields. Drains the three-pointer.
The defense really slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
Bottom line is this. Those triples, they sure add up, don't they? They've got to make the adjustment.
Jefferson outside. Pass to Onyenwede. Jones covered by DeShields. Here's Griner. Drills the baseline jumper.
Oh my gosh, she's making it look easy right now, and I expect them to run the offense through her until the defense forces it out of her hands.
It's Burton. DeShields. To the paint. Here's Brown. It's good, and the assist that time from Diamond DeShields.
Since halftime, she's finally coming around.
Now Petty. Out to the right wing. Here's Griner. Brown grabs the board. Outside Agumbawale. It's Burton. Petty defending. Outside Howard. The three is up. And again, it's Dallas with a three.
Man, this fourth quarter has been tremendous, really, for them from three-point range.
Yeah, a ton of their points coming from long range here. What a barrage.
And what a time to hit the threes.
Now here's Griner. Here's Jones. Petty. Guarded now by Agumbawale. Inside. Griner. Shot is good.
She is a machine at the offensive end. I wonder how far behind they would be if she was not having this kind of a quarter.
And the Wings call time here. One of the best stories in the league, Shea Petty.
Well, she didn't make her WNBA debut until she was 30. But then Shea blew up at the 2020 Wubble in Bradenton, hitting a game-winning shot. And she is fought to keep that spot in the WNBA.
So both teams making some changes here. Stolen by Diggins-Smith. Cunningham with it. Picked up by Sabali. Back to Cunningham. Down low. Reiner. Good work defensively by Tierra McCowan. And it's the Wings ball. And here's Burton. Arike Agumbawale on the wing. Good on the triple.
And they are just killing them with the three-point shot here in the second half.
Yeah, and the defense knows it. They are fully stretched out there trying to stop the three and still haven't been able to do it.
Yeah, I don't know defensively what they can do different at this point.
Now here's Cunningham. Pass to Griner. And the layup falls.
This quarter has brought out the best in her, and even though they're still trailing, she has been impossible to contain.
And it's the Wings ball. The lead is 15. Outside, Sabali. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Diggin Smith. That'll be her second foul of the game.
Second team foul.
Pass to Burton. Shot clock at 6. And here's Satu Sabali outside. Lopez Seneschal. Mercury with the rebound. Petty with it. Diggin Smith with it. Turner with the ball. Picked up by Lopez Seneschal.
Wings foul. Veronica Burton. Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Here's Diggin Smith. On the wing, Sophie Cunningham. Clock at 6.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Pass to Turner. Boots over Sabali. And it's Turner missing. Now Burton. It's Lou Lopez Seneschal on the wing. Sabali the screen. Lopez Seneschal. And Diggin Smith pulls it down.
That's one she knows she should have drained.
Pass to Turner. Now Griner. They double team Brittany Griner. Cunningham. Turner in the post. Guarded by Sabali. Offensive rebound. Count it.
He got caught standing around that time and giving up the second chance points.
They need more effort than that on the boards. That can't happen.
Absolutely.
Now here's Sabali. To the middle. McCowan missed inside. Here's Petty. It's rebounded by Sabali. Here's Dallas now. It's a 13-point game. Burton gets the bucket.
Time to turn out the lights on this game.
Oh, I think the lights are out. Give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today.
Just so businesslike, so calm, such a dominant performance.
Pass to Turner. Griner up top. Diggin Smith. Skylar Diggin Smith drawing the double team. Here's Cunningham. And she's good on the 3 ball.
Succeeding in the catch and shoot game is all about one thing: quickness. And it's a skill that Cunningham certainly has.
It's Burton. Outside Agunmawale. And right away, they match it with a 3-pointer of their own.
I don't want to say that they're trying to run up the score, but they do keep adding up to that lead.
Well, if you won't say it, partner, I will. They're trying to run up the score here.
Thanks for saying that, Brian.
Outside, Diggin Smith. And so it's Dallas easily grabbing this one. And in the end, a comfortable win in what was a pretty hostile environment.
Yeah, you know, it's never going to be easy on the road, and they didn't have too many problems tonight.
That'll do it for our broadcast, everyone.